What's poppin', man? How we doing? Welcome back to the streams, everyone. What's good, chat? How's it going? Happy Monday, man. Happy Monday. Happy bank holiday. Hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully you guys are chilling. Come say hi if you're here. What's good? Welcome back, though, chat. It's going to be a good day today. I'm excited for it. Let me get on stream. Yeah, let's go. All right, cool, chat. What's poppin'? How are we all doing? What's good? JJ, Zulu, what's good? Who else is here, chat? I see High Life in the background, Malenko. Who else is here, chat? What's good? Shit, then, it's Monday. What's good, Cryptomaniac? How's it going? Howie, g'day. G'day indeed. Chat, listen, drop a like before we even start the stream. I'm sure you can hear from my voice. I'm a little bit ill, I can't lie. I'm not ill, but I have a sore throat for some reason. Anyway, what's good, Annette? Good morning. Yes, so, chat, I did do a breakdown yesterday, a weekly analysis thing. However, let's get into a serious, analysis now for this morning, because my analysis from yesterday is playing out to a T. It's playing out perfectly. What's good, Blizzy? Yeah, I'm excited for this one, to be honest. I'm excited. I think there's a lot of opportunity here today. It is a bank holiday. So it's actually a US and a UK bank holiday today, I believe. Yeah. But Europe is still very much alive and functioning. So I'm going to be still streaming for London session. Probably won't trade New York session today. Depending on the volume, actually. Because a lot of times there is still a ridiculous amount of volume. But yeah, look. Anyway, let's get back to it. So the weekly time frame has opened up here without any top wick whatsoever, which is great. Very, very nice to see. Daily time frame as well, obviously the same thing, has come down and tapped into my level here, which I was actually looking at, which was down here towards, where was that actually? It was actually a retest of 43 and then also 30 down here. But I do believe we can actually come down a little bit further here if we do want to push back up. There's a lot of levels that we need to retest down here. So we're looking at sort of 33.13, 33.29, 32.95. All of these levels right here could get retested. So it's not a case of just buying right away because we have no top wick on the weekly. If it was that simple, I would love to do it, trust me. But I do believe we can get some positions here shortly anyway. Now, the 4-hour time frame as well has a similar sort of story here. You're coming down to make a low, which is great. So I think genuinely buys from around this area here could be very, very nice right now. We did also, I don't know if you guys saw, but I drew my levels previously and we rejected off of it to the T. So if you watched my daily analysis yesterday, if you literally stayed on till yesterday, watched my daily analysis, you would have seen these levels literally to the T got rejected off of, which is crazy. 1 hour trend play, yeah, that kind of is. Anyway, let me delete these again and get back to the analysis. So yeah, the 4 hours essentially making that higher low to continue up here. And now we need to drop to the 1 hour. Now the 1 hour is a little bit different here because you have actually started to make some bearish market structure. You've actually ended up coming up, making a lower high right here, and now you made a lower low, which is technically bearish market structure. So you could continue down here for all we know. However, obviously the rest of the time frames on the macro time frames are actually telling us we want to continue upwards. So realistically, this might just be a short-term thing, but this also could be indicating that we need to come down further to grab liquidity for the rest of the week, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's drop and look at our levels right now. So realistically, I would say we have a very clean level here at 41. Let's just check this to the left. Or is that all there is? Oh, we're in the land of no previous history now as well. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. So, thank you. So we're looking at, 44, I think is actually the better level here. Yeah, let's move that up a little bit. 44.7. After you close above there, it normally takes you up till around 33.57 here, which is again another nice level. And then to the downside here, what do we have? Well, you do have an area right here, I would say, around, where is this, 30? Yeah, perfect. Around 33.30. When you close below there, you have continued back down as well. But realistically, what I would actually look for there was would be a tap into this level and then a rejection back off of it. But yeah, if you do close below there though, you probably have room all the way, to be honest. It's clean traffic all the way down towards, yeah, every time it pushes down towards 33.04 down here. So, I mean, look, maybe we can play that range. We'll see what happens here, chat. There's a lot of opportunity right now, but these are my key levels. I'm going to wait for some more structure to be formed just so I can make a more informed decision about the market. But we have got our key levels here, which is pretty much all you need. And the rest of it is going to be based off of what the market does in sort of the next 20, 30 minutes here, I would say. But yeah, chat, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you're all good. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Did anyone get up to anything interesting on the weekend? Let me know if you did. I had a crazy weekend, I can't lie. Like very much not normal from what I get up to, but it was fun, man. What's good, Dan? Long time no see, brother. Morning, SG. I took a little loss this morning, a little bit impulse, 60 pips. Still looking for buys. Let's see. Was a buy? Yeah. I do think buys are the play right now. It's just when can you get them is the question. We need some confirmation here, to be honest. And at the minute, it does look like we want to just continue down here. What's good, Yovan? Goldie was good as well. Was on the 4-hour opening on spot. Yeah, I hear it. I think to be honest, it's good thinking. It's just, yeah. This structure now has become bearish, so I need that sort of confirmation, to be completely honest. Makes a low, then a high, then a lower low, and then the break of the high. Oh yeah, okay, so you're looking for like a reversal, right? I just want to see something like this form, right? I want to see, chat, like, if we can come down into this level here, then great. And then I want to see like this form where you make a lower high, then you fail to make a lower low, and then you make this right here. It's almost like the W formation, right? But I've been taking a lot of these trades recently. I actually really like them, to be honest. So basically you come down, as I said, try and make another lower high here. Then you fail to make a lower low, so now you've got some bullish market structure. Then once you break above here, that's your confirmation, and you take that towards the upside. I've taken a few of these recently, like I said. I think I just said that twice, but there you go. And yeah, they've been sick, to be fair. It's Monday, perfect day to lose money. Very true. Very, very true. Chat, I recorded a shitload of content yesterday. A load of content yesterday for you guys. It's gonna be sick. I'm really gonna ramp up the content production as well now. Just try and educate as many people as possible. But yeah, mate, long time no see. How are you? I'm very busy with my work, so not trading so much. I'm chilling, brother. I'm chilling. I'm trying to not trying to lock it. I'm trying to lock in even more than I already am, right? I think that's the goal for me right now, is just to be fully locked in. It feels good to be back, like, in the zone. But yeah, how's everything with you? Work, all good? Everything like that? Hopefully it's all good. Chat, what's your guys' plan for this week, huh? Tell me now so you don't break your rules. No FOMO, no poor setups, 1% risk. Yo, my camera just disappeared. All right. I think I clicked the button by accident. There you go. Go full margin. Full margin. Yeah, fair play. Chat, I tried a new gym yesterday. It was pretty sick, actually, I can't lie. All good, mate. I want to trade more on my phone at the same time when I'm working, but it's harder than I thought. It's really fucking hard to trade on your phone from work. At my old office, I used to have a triple monitor setup, right? I had a big monitor here, and then one here and one here when I was at the law firm. And I always used to have TradingView on one. Then I got caught and they told me off. So it's a buy. That's a good song. Yeah, I really want to see what we do at this level down here. Once you re-break these daily lows, you're either going to see a big rip downwards and a further liquidity grab, or like a a rejection here off the range. I plan to get through module 4 and 5 with notes, 6 as well, hopefully, but minimum get through 4 and 5. Hey, let's go, Rentero. That's a W, bro. That's the best thing you can do. That's a big dub. What's good, D? How's it going? SG, can I ask you what a proper take profit would be like in pips? What do you mean, like in general? There is no such thing as like a proper take profit in pips, right? And I'll tell you why. There's no such thing as a proper take profit in pips because first of all, you want to look for structural points for your take profits, right? Second of all, someone might be trading the 1 minute chart, right? And their take profit could literally be like 5 pips, right? Like this. If they're scalping the 1 minute, their take profit could literally be 5 pips. Whereas someone else might be on the daily chart or the 4-hour chart, and their take profit could be, I don't know, 1,000 pips, 500 pips, let's say here, and they could make the exact same amount of money just because of the risk sizes, right? So there's no such thing as like an exact, like a good take profit in pips, right? It just really depends on the trade. Also, yeah, most people like, the reason most people ask that question is because they want to like, I don't want to say flex, but like, I've seen a lot of people on TikTok saying, oh, if your TP's less than 20 pips, you're gambling, or if your stop loss is more than 20 pips, you're gambling. It's like, bro, the pips don't matter. They literally don't matter at all. I think I'm way too greedy, man. Like literally way too greedy. It's easily done, brother. Don't beat yourself up about it. But why do you say that? What makes you so greedy? Someone's 10 pips is literally the same as someone's 1,000 pips in money? Yeah. Had decent profits on a lot of trades this weekend and waiting more and more and more just to see break even or in a loss? Yeah, bro, you got to protect your capital, but your TP should always be based off of something in the market, not something in your head, right? So your TP should never be based off of like a number of profit. Like a lot of people put their TP at like $100 profit or $1,000 profit. It's like, bro, the market doesn't have a fucking clue what size you're in. It doesn't know what $100 profit is for you. All the market knows is levels, orders, etc., right? So you have to put your TP where those orders are. And yeah. Just this morning I entered a buy on an FEG in gold at 32.49. It went up to 32.55. I had decent profit and I didn't take it. I thought it would retrace for 51. It didn't, it hit BE. So is life, man. 55 is an area of rejection though, right? Look. Here to the left. Here as well. Here. That's what I'm saying. You got to look at areas of rejections. Had good strength. I thought I could push through. Yeah, but you should be happy with taking what you like. You shouldn't be trying to gamble at pushing through or not, you know? Also good. You got me. You got me with that one, I can't lie. Good pre-market analysis. Very informative, thank you. It's always important to have your pre-market anal. Insane. bottle of bummers, yeah, goes crazy. Goes crazy. That's an OG reference right there. That might have been, that was literally on one of my first streams, I swear. Chat, look at this, 15-minute flipped up here. He actually failed to break this low as well. One minute broke a little bit of structure here. You also have a 30-minute close in about 3 minutes, chat. I'm thinking if Asia low is taken, it'll be a sweep. Yeah, higher time frame is definitely bullish. Technically, Asian's still open, right? Though, so can it be Asia low if Asian's already is still open? You tell me, chat. I don't know. What's good, Christian? What's good, me? Good morning. What happened to your voice? What? You don't think I sound? I think I've got that sexy morning voice, no? No, I'm joking. What happened basically was nothing really. I'm just ill. Not ill, but I just have a sore throat. I don't know why. But like, it's nothing too crazy. I don't feel ill or anything. Take your Asian low, right? Crazy. Why do you put ads in your stream? I don't. I mean, YouTube, I think, puts ads in throughout randomly, but I don't choose to do that, right? It's not like I'm clicking ads. And either way, right? Even if I did choose to, the stream's free, so you can take an ad every now and then. I woke up with my throat hurting and it got worse. The next day, until I gargled some hydrogen peroxide with water, was basically fine hours later. Hydrogen peroxide? Isn't that bleach? Yeah, it's bleach. Oh, food grade, okay. Thought you were telling me to drink bleach then. I was about to go, whoa, what the fuck? Buy off structure, we made some here. Yeah, but we need to make the structure first, right? 30 minutes still closing here in a minute, and it looks like it wants to close bearish. Remember Trump said drinking bleach would cure COVID? Probably did. More likely to cure it than the vaccine. I'm about to get shadow banned now, and I shouldn't have said that word. What should I say to throw him off? Transgender. Okay. Alright, the algorithm likes us again now. We're good. Why complain about the method? You don't see COVID no more? It's true. Respect to that 33, 32 order block. Nice. 15-minute didn't even close bullish here. It looked bullish for a while. We closed doji. 30-minute closed bearish below the level. So I'm expecting a continuation down here, chat. No buys for me just yet, but I do think we will get them soon. You did make another lower low here, which is not ideal. Shit, do I have a haircut today? I think I do. It's good that it's a bank holiday then, because I can actually just not trade New York. 215. Yo. Okay. I want to trade with real money. Is it good? It is very good, yeah. It's very, very good. You make a lot of money too. But you can also lose some, right? How do the Cypriot barbers compare to the Turkish? Bro, I'm telling you, I've only been to one barber since I was here. I walked in and he was like, oh, you're right, mate. He's from London. So I was like, perfect. Let me stay with this geezer. I think he was like, bruv, actually. Yeah. Textbook, like, British Cypriot, basically. Knows how to cut English hair, which is good. What was I about to tell you guys? I was about to tell you guys something as well. Oh yeah, so this gym I went to yesterday, chat, was so fucking sick. It had an outdoor bit like Venice Beach or some shit. It was so cool. Because like obviously now it's like 35 degrees. You're about to see it. Calisthenics SG come into play. I was trying to do muscle ups, but I'm actually too heavy right now. I did one. I nearly did one. I can get like all the way up to like my hip, but then I don't know, failed. I don't know how to buy and sell. Yeah, probably don't buy and sell then. I have a free course. Actually, no, that doesn't really teach you how to. That's more strategy based. It depends how new to this you are, right? But I have a one-on-one coaching program that might be suitable for you. Otherwise, you can just Google how to buy and sell on MetaTrader, I think. Enough chit chat. I need a full margin call right now. What's good, High Life? No, we don't want a margin call. Or you want a trade that you can actually go full margin on. Yeah, I respect it. Outstanding plugin. Now I was just thinking, because none of the content I have actually shows people how to buy on MetaTrader or sell. Which actually probably should, right? It's pretty basic. But yeah, 4 hours still has no top wick here, chat. This is really interesting. You came up and nearly flipped on the daily as well. I just realized after you came all the way back down, you came up and nearly flipped. I didn't see that before. So that is very interesting. That might have been the advantage point for us to actually come and flip. My bad, chat. Had to reply to something real quick. There you go. If we take the Asian session liquidity, I'll consider a buy. Yeah, it's interesting. I do believe now that I've seen that, it's made me a little bit less confident in the buys, right? Because basically what happens is you come all the way down here, you start to reject, and then basically you need to flip, right? And it came this close to the flip. Essentially, that's all you really needed to do. And now you can actually just continue further down. So I'm really going to need to see some confirmation here. At the minute, the only confirmation I have is bearish, which is the structure below. But I don't want to take sells here. So at the minute, it's a bit contradictory. Yeah, it needs more liquidity at least. Like, yeah, you are completely right. If we do want to buy, we do need to get a like a push below these lows here. 33.20. 33.20 is quite a way away, but yeah, again, these lows, if it broke those lows, that'd be a good indication here as well. But it would need to like break the lows and then reject and close like somewhere back above these highs here, right? Chat, I took a trade on Friday and my trade copier wasn't active. So it didn't copy across 10 accounts. It was a banger trade too. Short him from 33.44.5. Yeah, it's a good level. It's a good level. If it was going to come down and continue in a, you know, what the fuck was I about to say? Continue in the bearish trend, I guess. All we would need to see, you're completely right, is either a tap back into 41, to be honest, or yeah, it might tap 44 and then continue down like that, right? From this market structure, everything is mitigated. What the fuck does that mean? I think we just need more liquidity to go up. Yeah, look. Basically what I'm saying is we need to wait. We have nothing yet. We have no confirmation. There's also pretty low volume right now. I mean, it's not that low. How big is this candle? It's like 60 pips. It's not bad, to be fair. It could give you a lot of options. But if the volume can pick up here, coming into like 9 o'clock, sorry, that should be really, really nice for us. All right, cool. Chat, how was everyone's week last week though in terms of profit? Did you guys end the week in profit, or were you in a loss, or what was it? Thank you for going live during the bank holiday. Makes trading less lonely. Hey, Christian, what's good, man? Yeah, my pleasure, bro. My pleasure. I think there's a lot of volume today, right? I've had a lot of trades recently on bank holidays. So there's a lot of profit to be generated here. Add literally 20-second criminal. Hey. You lot are so spoiled, I can't lie. 20-second advert for a free stream that lasts for hours. You guys can enjoy it. Sit there and love the ads. I didn't even know they were on, but to be honest, I'm not gonna turn them off. Fuck it. Got hooked on this guy's videos in NY. He buys a Rolex from one jeweler and goes on the street and sells it for 2K profit. Is that Vukum guy? He's also on a shitload of coke. If you watch his videos, he's always wired out his nut. There's a 4-hour bullish trend line support. I sell only if it breaks and retests. That's a Tory Trades entry right there, no? Made 5% last week. Had a lot of success. Everything went my way. Hey, good stuff, CEO. Congrats, brother. Yeah, that guy, yeah. You should tell YouTube to make it a 1 minute unstoppable ad? Yeah. Let's run it. In fact, I'm just gonna make the whole stream an ad. Like a 4-hour long advert. Tory Trades entry, bro. No, I don't know. I passed the challenge last week, so it was amazing. Goldie, good stuff. Good stuff. Do you know Tory Trades? I just saw her a couple of weeks ago. What do you think about her? But be real. I don't really judge other traders like that. What I did read is that apparently she made 12 million selling her course, which is fucking crazy if true. Imagine. If that's the case, I need to fucking level the fuck up. I somehow doubt that. Why would you doubt that? You guys have no idea how much people make in this industry. Zah, bro, no way. Tory Trades is huge. 12 million over like the course of a while is not that much in this industry. I can't lie. Honestly, if you guys saw some of the money some of these other people are making, holy shit, it's crazy. Think about like TJR, people like that, bro. Gareth, what's good, my friend? How many hours a day do you spend looking at the charts realistically? It's a good question. Probably. The thing is, I always have the charts open, even if I'm doing something else, right? But I would say like 3 hours for the morning, like maybe 2 hours for the morning, most likely 2 hours in London session. Then I look throughout the day at the gym. But like that's just in between sets or whatever. Then I come home, I have the charts open, I'll be recording videos, doing other stuff. So like 4 hours probably, I would say. Maybe a little bit more. I think people think that you can come to the charts and trade for 15 minutes and it's over. It's not really like that. I mean, it can be sometimes, right? Like the other day when we chat, remember that stream that we got a trade within the first minute of stream? That was exactly like that for me. I was done within 15 minutes of the day. Man, I wish I had that not caring about about people and selling basic stuff for a couple of $100. Yeah. Well, most of the industry are fucked like that, to be honest. I could not do it personally, but there you go. Very important session. If it doesn't print, setup session is done. No, bro. The setup's not necessarily done just because this 30 doesn't close nicely. There's a lot of opportunity here. All right, cool. All right, chat. I just zoned out for a second to do something there, but look, we're good. So now, chat. What is the story in Balamori? Well, we're failing to break these lows here. We're struggling to over and over, which is interesting. However, the structure is still bearish here. So realistically, what I'm going to need to see now is like it failed to break this low here. Exactly what I described earlier, chat, remember? Failed to break this low, close above this area here, and then start to push up from there. But the most important thing about this is actually, I would like to see us take these lows out first, to be honest. I think it'd be very, very nice if we could take out the lows. But now that you're starting to make some structure here, like I said, on the 5 minute specifically here, if you can come down, now you've like made a high here. If you can make a higher low here, failing to break this one, closure above here, we can try and take the buys up towards the top of the next range like that, especially if it ties in with the 30-minute closure. I don't see why, or the hourly closure. I don't see why that would be an issue. You have a 15-minute closure here in about 30 seconds. Looks like it's not really going to print anything important here. Oh shit, I need to open all my brokers and everything. I say all my brokers, it's just Ninja Trader, but there you go. Raja does a win-win situation. If you pass this funded, it'll be marketing for his course. Raja's put himself in 2 win-win situations. It's crazy. You gotta respect it. You actually have to respect it. Oh. What do you mean by take out the lows? Do you need to close below that low or just tap into it with a wick and still close above? Yes, so that's exactly right. I need a wick below here and then like a closure back above. I don't want to see it close below the lows personally. I respect him because okay. That's a different story. I don't know. We'll see. Or we won't see. There's nothing to see. Anyway, chat, look at this. You did actually close bullish here on the 5 minute. This is interesting. Chat, give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Yeah, cool. All right, this will set up. Nice. Okay. Time to make $1 million. So you're waiting on it to break these lows so we can take some buys? I would like to see it break the lows and then like respect above here. Close bullish on like the not the 1 hour, the 30 I guess. But it seems like a bit of a long shot to be honest. We seem to be stalling out a little bit. But look, we'll give it some time, man. We got like probably another hour on stream. So nothing to rush here, to be honest. Chat, look as well. The Apex accounts have been somewhat recovered. So after I left that market order open last week, they were in a bit of a downturn. Now we're back up to like 11, basically 12K profit on these. Or 11,500. But yeah. You know, it's actually tough. Like, even for me now, like, it's sometimes hard to escape the feeling of saying where you would have been if you didn't take a loss, you know? But that's something as a trader you really need to avoid. For example, if you lose, let's say you have like, let's just really simplify this. Let's say you got a 50K account. Live or funded, it doesn't really make a difference. And you lose like $1,000, right? Now, if you take a few trades, a lot of people will still be thinking about, oh, but if I didn't take that loss, I would have been up X amount, or I need to recover this loss so that I can get to this amount. It's like, it's a really unhealthy way to think about things, but it's really, really difficult to, really difficult to avoid that feeling. So what I would say is the best thing you can do is just really ignore your account balance. Account balance really doesn't mean anything, right? Like, it doesn't benefit your trading in any way to look at your account balance. Because if you're in negatives, it's only going to make you more scared. And if you're in positives, it's only going to give you more of an ego, right? So it can never really benefit you to look at your account balance. Obviously, you need to look at, like, you need to be risking an appropriate amount, but you should know what your account size is really anyway. But you shouldn't be focusing on, like, how much profit you've made this week, how much profit you did this, etc. When's the next 90% Apex sale? Absolutely no clue. They can't tell me, or not they can't. They don't tell you that in advance. Something about the money. The losses and wins are alike, are both for gaining experience on what works and what not to. 100%. In fact, 1,000,000%. It's a very good point. Chat, the 4 hour still looks great here, to be honest. Oh, nice. My package arrived. Wait. Chat, should we do an unboxing? wait. What did I get? What did I get, chat? I'm gonna try and hide the knife from the camera. Yo, I actually need to get a PO box so you guys can send me shit. It's not a very good camera angle as well. Let me. Oh, there you go. That's way better. My money's on a casting couch in that box. Crazy. Vacuum sealed or some shit. Nice shirt, SG. Hey, thank you, brother. It's it says trend lines on the back. You can see? I don't know if you can see, but it says trend lines on the back. It was from my boy Yannick's competition lift. Oh yeah, chat. Creatine. Wait, I thought I ordered pre-workout. No. How did I not order pre-workout? I thought I ordered pre-workout. I did order pre-workout, no? That's a piss take, chat. Oh well, we move. Where's the shit legit? Bro, I'm not. That shit sounds crazy to me, I can't lie. Maybe it's coming separate? Yeah, it might do. It might do. Or I just forgot to order it. That might be the other one. Chat, it's doing exactly what I said it would. Is creatine not pre-workout? No, creatine's just, how do I explain that? I guess it's just a compound, right? It just helps you manage your water a little bit better. Chat, we're closing back above the level here. What did I say we needed to see here? It's printing exactly what I needed to see right now. But with the 1 hour closure coming so soon, I think it's probably better off waiting here. I would look to take this on the 5 minute right now, but I think it's probably a better idea for us to wait on the 1 hour. Unless it runs the entire way without us. Oh, chat, white powder everywhere. That was such a bad idea. I look like fucking, what's his name now? Yeah, I know it's still full screen cam. I was just, there you go. I was gonna show you this, but it doesn't matter. It's running without us, basically gold. I just put white powder everywhere. The Vucom of Forex? No. I look like Scarface. What's the guy's name from Scarface? I've forgotten his name. What is that guy's name, chat? The main guy. Someone help me out here. Tony Montana, of course. Yeah, of course. Tony Montana. Right, scoop number 1. Hannah Montana? Yeah, that's it, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Hannah Montana. Woo! I'm making a potion right now, chat. Now for the all-important white powder. Chat, look at this. Just sniff that shit. Alright, 5 minute closing here. Why is it not coming out? Alright, it did close above, chat. This is very interesting right now. Oh my days, chat, this is so clean. If the 1 hour wasn't closing right now, I think we'd have buy stops on this 5 minute flip. But I'm gonna have to wait and see how the 1 hour closes first, I think. That is a nice little breaking structure though. Alright, enough of the narcotics related jokes. Drugs aren't funny. 4 minutes, chat. Let's lock it in here. This better taste good. If this tastes like shit, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Strawberry kiwi. I don't like kiwi. I don't know why I ordered that. I really don't like kiwi. I would have hopped in on that 5 flip if I wasn't trying to properly learn this strategy. Yeah, good then. Because it looks like we would have got wrecked. Oh no, you didn't. It didn't flip yet, technically. But I don't think. I think that's a bit too much of a push downwards for it to be a flip here. I do think you're going to continue down here now. Ooh, maybe I'm completely wrong. Oh my god, I am. Oh, that is good. All right. Good stuff. Chat, that's crazy. This might run. So it flipped there. 3 minutes here, chat. Three minutes. Can we get a position here? Basically, what I want to see is to be honest, if we close like this, I think we can take some buys upwards here. Especially with a 5-minute market structure shift. One-minute structure's average. Thing is, I don't think you're going to get a bottom wick now on this open. I think you're going to push straight up. Right? Because essentially now, you've kind of already grabbed the liquidity. Which makes it a bit more tough. Did that 5 flip play out? How many pips was that? 10. Alright, not bad. Is that really 10 pips on the flip? Kind of, yeah. What's good, Nico? How's it going, man? Chat, by the way, drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. We've got 2 minutes here till potential positions. If the 1 hour could close bullish, that'd be even nicer, to be honest. You should see a push up towards the top of the range. Trend play was clean, but it took the whole 1 hour candle to play out. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, it's so tough. But now you have some good market structure here. Especially on the 5. How's this 1 hour going to close? It might even close bullish, you know. But if it does close bullish, that most likely means the 30-minute closes no top wick. Only 21 likes so far. You guys make me sick. Yeah, Rental Rocks is right, man. We should have room to push up to 41 at least, right? So what do I need here? I need like 6, 5, 5. Okay, let's see what happens here, chat. One hour actually closed bullish. We'd like a bottom wick, but I think I might be asking for too much here. That 5-minute entry might have been the one, but like I said, it came right at the end. Why, chat, why is it always that it comes right towards the end of the 1 hour candle? Every single time, right? Every single time we wait for an entry and it prints like 2 minutes before the hourly closes, and then by the time the hourly does close, it's already gone. Is what it is, chat. There's nothing we can really do about it. It's just a little bit difficult. Especially the reason why I need a bottom wick as well. Look at this 2 hour candle here, chat. Like, this could purely just be a top wick for that 2 hour. If you look at this time frame here, this could easily be just a flip downwards and you're good. Especially because we are technically still bearish, right? The structure is still bearish on the higher time frame. The 30 minute, the 1 hour, it's all technically still bearish. So like at any point right now, this could literally just go, okay, cool. We tapped into the level. Let me just tap here and then reject and flip back down and break the lows, right? So the setup's not perfect, especially when you're trading against the trend. There's you have to be extremely careful. But yeah, this is just ripping up without a bottom wick here. Always. Remember, chat, also, the important thing to note here as well is it's fucking Monday, right? It's Monday. You don't want to FOMO into a setup, lose on a Monday morning, and then the rest of the week you got to be trying to make back that loss that you fucked up. You fucked up on, basically. Like, that's one of the worst feelings. You could basically, if you break your rules on a Monday, take a loss, you could trade for the rest of the week from Tuesday to Friday impeccably, completely perfect, and you're still ending up with either a break-even week or like maybe a tiny bit of profit. So there's really no reason to do that, right? The most important thing you can possibly do is just stay patient, wait, and see what happens. Because yeah, you might have had an entry here, maybe. But at the same time, you know, it's not a world ender that we didn't get an entry right here. Like, you're not gonna go homeless just because you didn't get a trade right now. So entering now would be like chasing price? Yeah, definitely. Entering now is definitely FOMO, because especially now you've tapped the area, nearly tapped the area, right? I think you need to tap like 41, 40-ish. But then you could easily reject as well. Close 70% and stops moves up. Oh, he took it. Fair play. What'd you take? The 5? What if my girl beats me for missing a trade? Renter, I feel like you'd probably like that, my guy. I feel like that's probably your cup of tea, I can't lie. How's this 5 minute closing here? Bullish, obviously. Starting to reject on the 1 minute though. Kicking me with those goth girl toes. Crazy. Crazy stuff. See, chat, look, starting to reject here. Might just be some, it still could be market structure, right? The trend play an hour ago. You took it an hour ago. Yeah, fair. Fair. 32 not a level for you? Yeah, I mean, the better level, right, is 30 in my opinion. I don't really see much at 32. 34 maybe, but 30 is more importantly a better level, I would say, on the 1 hour. Like, look, it's pretty clean on the 1 hour here. You have here, 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 here. All of these rejection areas here at 30. 30 is like a really, really strong level for us. Look at 15 minute. Yeah, fair. I guess, yeah, 32, 33 on the 50 a minute. Oh, you're looking at this area here. Yeah, fair. Is 32 a joke to you? Why change to FX and not Awanda? Wait, give me 1 sec. I'll show you. Got to delete all these lines now. Right, daily time frame. If we just remove all drawings on FX and Awanda, like look at the difference. The choppiness here is insane. I actually, my ACG. I was about to say my ACG can't deal with it. My OCD can't deal with it. I just think all the gaps and all the weird slippages and everything. The difference in the chart, like cleanliness, is so much better. I can't lie, the Awanda chart looks like ChatGPT fucking generated it. Like it looks like you asked ChatGPT to generate you an image of a market with all like the small wicks and everything. I don't know. That's the only reason why, though. Feel like I read these charts in slow motion compared to you lot. Nah, I mean, look, it's one of those things, right? It's obviously just that with time it picks up a little bit. You can pick it up a little bit faster, is what I'm trying to say. But there's no need for a rush, right? Like, most important thing is getting it right, more than anything. But I've been looking at these charts every single day for, what, 3 years now, basically? So, like, it gets to the point where it's second nature. Like, I literally, if you just showed me a chart like this, you can just intuitively see stuff. You know, you can just see levels. It's weird, but yeah. Your chart reading is so clean. What would you say, crisp? Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, brother. How long are you staying on for, SG? Next half an hour at least, maybe another hour, maybe till 10. I do think there's a lot of potential, right? But look, by the way, the 1 hour flipped here. So if you chase the entry up here, what did I say as well, chat? I said we'd tap back into this high here and reject. Now, you missed it by like 1 pip, but for me, that technically counts. You tapped into that high and rejected. So if you FOMO'd in and chase price, you could be cooked here. There's a decent likelihood that you feel the wick downwards right now. By the way, Cryptomaniac, good risk management on that trade. That was definitely the right move to make. I got that as a level, yeah. It most likely is, right? Can you tell me why Bitcoin is staying steady and nothing else is moving? I think, yeah, most people are in Bitcoin right now. So like people are, to be honest, people aren't really rotating profits anymore. The way it used to work is Bitcoin used to pump like crazy. There'd be a sell-off and then people would rotate their profits into altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, whatever the fuck it would be. But now it just hasn't really happened, right? I mean, it still might later on, but at least it's not happening right now. Okay, yeah. I don't think Bitcoin all-time high is done yet. Yeah, neither. Although, chat, my parents bought crypto last month, so that might be a pretty decent top signal right there. Normally, the number one signal that crypto is pretty much done is when your parents start talking about it, right? And mine actually went and bought crypto last month. So, like, I'm pretty sure they accidentally bought the low as well. I can't lie. I don't know how the fuck how. Just one of those things that, yeah. Anyway, we have a 5-minute closure just happened. Closed extremely bearish here, engulfing the previous as well. 15-minute closure in 4 minutes, chat. Let's see how that plays out. Realistically, if you close like this, you should continue back down here. I don't see why you wouldn't. Although the 5-minute structure is technically bullish. We'll see. It's a bit of a indecision zone right here, to be honest. You get lucky first time just to get you hooked? Yeah, true. No, I actually did tell him it was a good time to buy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking credit for it. I swear, I should be like a investment advisor. I told multiple people to buy gold at what, 1700, 1800, something like that. I think it was. Next month, the trend parents be rug pulling. Imagine. Mrs. Trent, aka my mother, ends up launching a Solana meme coin, rugging the shit out of it. My dad had an offer to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2012. He just shrugged it off as a scam. Yeah. Everyone knows someone who's had that, right? It's just, it's one of those things. I know someone who sold like 20k worth of Bitcoin in like 2015 to buy a house. I think now it'd be worth like multiple millions. So I was at work taking notes on my notebook that has a slithering crest on the front, and the co-worker saw you on my screen and heard you, and he was like, that boy just graduated straight from Hogwarts. Insane. Needlessly funny stuff to me. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll take it though. Just go. I wanna get over it. Could back that. Whoa. Let's not get cheeky here, chat. All right. Remember who runs this town? Me. How do you read what happened just now on the 1 minute? Fucking hell. On the 1 minute? Apparently, I just closed my trading view down. No, bro, the 1 minute's... The 1 minute is not really for direction, right? You don't really read the 1 minute for direction. You read the 1 minute for your entry. Are you in Cyprus on the 7th? Of this month? Yes, maybe. Wait. When's my... I have to fly back to the UK soon. Is that June or July? I have to check. I can't remember. I don't want to go back to the UK. But yeah, most likely I will be on the 7th. I'm about to sneeze as well. Thanks for picking me up in advance. Bro, don't rely on me doing that because my schedule's so busy. I don't know if shit's gonna change, right? So I wouldn't rely on it. I can't lie. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone in fucking 2 weeks. Chat, pushing down here. 15-minute closing, bearish, very bearish. So likely see a continuation downwards here. What did I say, chat, on this 5 minute? Said the exact same shit. Problem is, right, you can't just take an entry base off of that. So we need to wait and see here. I do think we'll come down and sweep these lows right now, to be honest. Someone visiting Cyprus and SG is like, all right, guys, it's time to move back to the UK. Nah. Bro, I have to go back for some appointment. I don't even know what it is. But I really don't want to go back. There's no point. It's going to be funny. It's actually going to be like interesting to see though. I can't lie. I think it's going to give me another perspective on Cyprus. Gotta keep the people on their toes. Can't let us know where we'll be at any point in time. Yeah, doesn't want to help out one of the longest watchers. Yo, don't be like this. Oh shit, chat, we rejected. Alright, this is interesting. So what's going to happen here, chat? Who knows? It's anyone's guess right now. You are starting to make some structure, though. I'm waiting for the lows to be swept. I just want to go to sleep. Hey, sleep then, D. It's never ever worth staying up for a setup, in my opinion. Can't be healthy being awake at these hours every day? Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Problem is, chat, it could just start to range in between these two levels right now. If you can close above 39 though, it's a different story, right? I honestly did think it was going to come back down right now and break these lows here. You came pretty close to doing it previously, but you didn't actually sweep the lows. It might never do it, right? It might just not need to do it. Remember, right? It's a UK bank holiday, so maybe it's just going to range. Ah, Mr. Tom, what's good? Welcome back. I can tell you as someone who stays up from 5 PM to 5 AM daily, it is not in fact healthy. That's insane. Let's see how this 30 is closing. Yeah, I agree. I think the 30 close is going to be important here. But I would like to see the 30 close above... Where is it? Here, right? 33.80... sorry, 33.38. Yeah. Closure above there should be good enough for me. It's going to be like a bullish close with a decent top wick above these highs. Have the same level, good stuff. Get out, it's another Aussie. There's a fucking... There used to be a load of Aussies here. Still a couple hanging around. How could you tell? Maybe by the g'day cunts. Fucking oath. Crikey. Steve Owen. I don't think that's a... I think that's an American impression of an Australian right there. I don't think you guys actually say crikey, do you? I think that's a massive stereotype. I've got quite a few Australian friends and I've never heard one of them say crikey. Looks like we're going to 33.40. Looks like we're going to 334,456. Then short it. That's a long way away, bro. I'm gonna be such a dickhead right now. 33,446 is like 330,000 is here. But you got like... Yeah, you basically got 3 million pips until that point. Yeah, dick move on it. No, yeah, I think 33.44 is not a bad shout, to be honest. I do agree. Somewhere around here. Mate. Sorry. Had to be pedantic. Linger in the background. Tom, how are the cacti going? I have a few cacti myself, and I think they might be dying. So you have to help me out. Wet, been flooding here. Crazy. I was sleepy, you wake me up with that joke. I thought it was pretty funny, to be honest. Not really. Yeah, chat, we're sort of starting to range right now. It makes it a little bit more difficult here. However, when that volume does pick up, what I will do is I'll probably wait until the 30 minute right now. Once that 30 minute closes, we'll see what happens. If there's a good setup, we'll continue. Or we'll take the position, obviously. Otherwise, yeah, we'll wait and see. Interesting. I can't lie though, I've been trading a little bit differently recently on futures. A lot more, I don't want to call it swing trading, but definitely holding a lot more. You know, less scalpy. On Forex, I still like to scalp. I can't lie, I think it's a lot better. You know, get in, get 20 pips, get out. I think that's the best way. On futures with these accounts, I've just been kind of letting them run, to be honest. Like risking a really small amount and then just letting them run. It seems to be working. So, I mean, look, we'll see what... I think it's important to adapt based on your situations anyway, right? If you're trading a prop firm, you should be trading differently than if you're trading a live account. And depending on what your goals are for each account, you can trade a little bit differently. The most important thing is the concepts that I've taught you guys are applicable to everything, right? You can scalp with them, you can swing with them, you can try and hold positions a little bit longer. It all works. So what I would recommend is just go and test everything out and then see what works for you, right? That's the most important thing. And you can just sort of plug and play it and adapt your trading as necessary. 5 minute pushing back down here, chat. I do think we want to come and sweep these lows at some point. Five-minute closing here. Chat, this is pretty boring price action right now, I can't lie. Very, very boring price action here. Gold testing my patience. The worst thing is like when you're in a position and it starts to do that, right? It's easy when you're not in a position. We can just sit here and wait, right? But when you're not in a position, or when you're in a position it does this, it's so annoying. 5 minute did close bearish though, no bottom wick. I think we start to barcode here, chat, I can't lie. I think, chat, I'm gonna call it a session here, to be honest. Are your cacti in a well-draining potting mix with good-sized draining holes? Also, you better not have them inside. No, they're outside. Yeah, they are. They should be fine, actually. I don't know if they're dying. I think it's just super hot here, right? But they're obviously used to that. Do you only trade gold? Mallow, yes. I only trade gold because having one pair is just what works the best for me, right? But yeah, only gold. Only God, that's like OnlyFans. Should we give it 4 minutes? Yeah, we'll give it 4 minutes here, chat. If something prints on the 30 minutes somehow, we'll take a setup. If not, then we'll play the Geoguessr and we'll call it a session, right? And I'll be back tomorrow morning. Remember, it is a bank holiday, right? So there might be a little bit less volume today, which is fine. Just don't get caught in like a, don't get caught in a choppy market as well. It's very important. But that being said, right, there is sometimes a lot of volume on bank holidays, especially like during New York session. I think there's still a lot of volume as well. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. There's been volume this morning as well, so it's not as if like it's not possible. Wish it was super hot here again. I've got the winter blues coming on. Yeah, but how cold does it get in winter in Australia? Isn't it still like relatively warm? Because there's no way you're getting like UK winters, -1, shit like that, you know? Not the -1's particularly like crazy cold, but I don't know, maybe it does get cold. 2 minutes cheer chat until the 30-minute. Chat, by the way, make sure you drop a like. -1 out here in Warwick? Crazy. Okay, so it does get cold. I thought it didn't get cold out there. I thought that was just like a thing. Chat, by the way, let's get to 50 likes on today's stream, man. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been killing the support recently. I should have a new video coming out. I've actually got 2 videos coming out this week, I believe. Another one coming out next week as well. We've got loads of videos coming here for you. A lot of potential as well. A lot of potential. A lot of education. Yeah, man, I'm super, super excited. So, look, make sure you have subscribed. Make sure you click that notification button as well. It's very, very important. It really supports the channel as well, because I do believe we have like a shadow ban. So yeah, if you click the notifications, you're more likely to see my videos, which means you're more likely to learn and become profitable, which is what we're trying to do, right? Oh, chat, 30 minutes pushing up here. If you click the like button, you automatically receive Goth Girl toes in your inbox. Don't believe me, press like. Crazy. This guy's selling it. Shit, chat, can we close above 38 here in the last couple of minutes? Or the last minute, I guess. It's pretty unlikely, right? You gotta... We need a 20-pip 1 minute candle. Whoa. Whoosh. No, we flipped. Nice. Nearly had it, chat. Nearly. What's good news? How's it going, brother? What did I miss? Not much. Well, no, a lot actually, but like no trades or anything. We've been just talking, to be honest. Just chilling, hanging out, providing some value, as always. Tough time never lasts on gold. What's good, discipline? Yeah, chat. Cooked. All right, look. Chat. Final thing I want to say here is, if you guys haven't already, or if you need a funded account, head over to either Apex or ACG, depending on if you want to trade Forex or futures. Code SG at ACG is going to get you 20% off, and code TRLS at Apex is going to get you 80% off, or no, whatever their biggest sale is right now. I believe it's 71% off right now. So yeah, make sure you go and do that if you do need a funded account. Essentially save yourself a shitload of money. These are the 2 most reliable firms in the industry, in my opinion, for their respective industry, Forex and futures. And yeah, other than that, let's play the Geoguessr and we'll call it a nice little session here, because we are starting to barcode and I'm not sitting and watching barcoding right now. I'm not about to do that. All right, there you go. I sent the link in. Barcode is crazy. It's true though, right? That's literally a barcode. White, black, white, black, white, black. Can I beat you guys today? Maybe. I haven't been very good recently. I've been off form on Geoguessr. Alright, chat. You got 5 to 10 seconds to join. Chat, should we do it without zooming? Without moving around? Let's do it without moving around. Fuck it. Switch it up a little bit. I feel like this is going to be way, way, way harder now. Oh, I would have been able to see that as well if I was... No clue. Sweden? Crazy. Middle of Europe gets every time. I feel like this is like somewhere here. Oh, what a guess. What a fucking guess, chat. Yeah, I wanted to go where that national park was, but I only saw it at the last minute. Central Balkan National Park. Crazy. I can never tell the difference between Bulgarian and Russian, though, the writing. Ah, this has got to be like... Yeah, Austria, fair. Fair, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm actually smoking this. Maybe we need to do the no move one every time. Maybe we need to do that every time, I can't lie. It's fucking difficult though. This looks like really nice. Wherever this is, I would live here. I think it's got to be like Slovakia or someone like that. Serbia. Oh, wait. Latvia? That looks so nice though, I can't lie. Final round, right? Oh, I'm in the lead, but it's pretty close to be fair. Yeah, that helps. That is sick. How are we meant to guess where this is? Little mud hut. This could be anywhere. Fuck, I didn't even click. Chat, I choked. I would have got no points anyway. Mark took it in the last second as well. W, to be fair, you got... Yeah, you would have won anyway. Alright, chat. Chat. I'll take a second place with the no move Geoguessr. That was quite fun, I can't lie. That added a little bit of a twist to it. But there you go, look. Chat, that's been it from me today. I'll see you guys again, same time tomorrow. Much love. Hopefully we can grab a setup tomorrow when there's no bank holiday. But yeah, much love. Peace out, chat. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. If you're trading, trade responsibly. Otherwise, see you tomorrow morning. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.